We just left the Barclays Center. There was going to be a rally, but there was an incident where someone came out of the blue and just actually punched one of the people here right before they were marching, and that created a big commotion.
I got something to say while we walk. That nigga pulled a fucking gun on me. Any of y'all who fuck with him, don't fuck with him. Don't fuck with him. I'm not even making sense if you just can't be here, but you just can't count on me for the shit they do. If you want to I'm not against that. Just pull a fucking gun on something.
Yeah, the person who came out of the blue and punched one of the people that was waiting for the march. Yeah, when he was confronted, there was a situation where, yeah, knew he had something because he had went in his car. And yeah, strong possibility he did have a gun. But whoever said fighting for justice isn't without its dangers. In Brooklyn, march kicked off from the Barclays Center. And I'm sure there's going to be some posts about that coming up on Instagram and others. Just certain things I don't live stream or film. But I did get the license plate and photo of the person, as well as others, and others who recorded the incident. shit ton of police right over here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20.
For all those that's watching, that's wondering what the fuck is going on, we are out here. This is a community meeting. We have tried many times to join this community meeting. We always get kicked out. Now, in this community, Artem, a cop named Artem, pulled a gun on us for protesting. During the protest in January, the second week of January, a cop named Artem pulled a gun on us from the 84th Precinct. We join this meeting every month to talk about Artem. They don't want to talk about Artem. They want to talk about bicycles, a whole bunch of shit that has nothing to do with the safety of this community. Now this is a public safety meeting. So we're here to see what they're going to do about Artem, who pulled a gun on civilians for asking him to put his mask on.
That ain't right.
What's up with Artem? Talk.
It's fucked up.
No one speak for Artem. Let him talk. He's supposed to talk right here. Please, right here. Right.
When will you fire him?
Are you still on the job? You looking at me like
That's crazy. This is a community meeting, and we are the community, but they don't want to speak to the community. They are not here to talk to the community.
He's
So what
100%
are they here for?
correct
Who do
on
you
this.
protect? Who do you serve? Who do you 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 protect? Who do you serve?
Ask questions, bro. You get answers. That's all we ask is questions.
Where you calling for backup?
Now you're not going to speak to us
It
about
shows real courtesy, professionalism, and respect. The fact that you're ignoring a person that's asking you a simple question.
at a
And
community
you're supposed to
meeting.
be a white shirt. You're supposed to be the lieutenant.
This is the employer, y'all what?
Is this what community looks like to you? When you ignore the general public asking you a question?
Why even come here if you're not going to talk to us?
He's got a point. If this is supposed to be a community meeting getting feedback, he won't even answer the questions. People are asking him civil questions.
Tell where's one of us. Well, look at that. Look at that shit.
Oh, wait.
You want to talk, right? Now you want to talk. When I was asking you a simple question, hold you accountable.
Mic check. We trying to get something out of him. Just chill for a minute.
Only good.
So this isn't actually a community meeting where they want input from the community. If they would, I mean, he would address the issue. I mean, these are people in the community. And if it really is about the community, you would think he'd want to give some type of response. And the image is that they just don't really give a fuck what the community feels.
Why can't you listen?
One thing y'all better understand, it's only 40,000 of y'all in the city.
To everyone who can see this, this is the perfect example of how cops are the enemy of the community. Cops are not here for you. Cops will never be here for you. We are all we have.
Remember what happened to George Floyd? There was a million people in the street.
We are currently watching the George Floyd trial, right?
Remember that.
This is what they do. This is what the system is. This This shit cannot be reformed. We will all die before this bitch is reformed.
Come on our side.
And you can see, I mean, the group is actually trying to have a dialogue, and everyone is just like stone silent. And the person who's supposed to be in charge is just back there because he can't even answer any questions. I mean, what's the whole idea of doing this? Is just like a PR stunt?
Hold on. He asked me to get 6 feet. I followed his command. Now, can I please get an answer? Can I please? Exactly. So can I please get an answer? Why is your officer displaying his firearm with the intent to use on a minor? I asked you what the community is.
People have free weapons in under 2 minutes.
So the only thing.
Yeah, he's a sergeant on the ground. He's not going to answer anything. He's just too frightened to answer anything. They won't address issues that are internal, and that's the reason why there are so many issues.
It's got something to do with it.
So there is some one-on-one going between the white shirt and one or two people.
Blue lives don't matter. That's just a fucking job. It's not a life.
So if you guys think you're doing the right
Wait,
thing,
yo.
why can't you answer?
So the march from Barclays Center headed down, and here there's supposed to be a community meeting, basically where NYPD is supposed to be getting feedback, address questions and concerns that the community has. And there's been an issue where it's basically not wanting to answer. The white shirt who was up front is over on the side, the lieutenant, and he's had one or two conversations. This is like the second conversation he's having in the background, but he didn't want to address the group right up front from what I can see. Any of the officers on the line aren't going to answer anything, just because they're basically frightened they're going to lose their job, their promotions, or whatever. And if this is supposed to be a community meeting, this wall of cops doesn't actually encourage confidence. It's basically, you know, an image of suppression. And you can see the groups is peaceful, just want their concerns to be addressed, and that's not happening the way it should. Community affairs over there in the background, the guy in the gray suit over there. And if you don't know about Artem, Words in the Garden, Cop Watch, Cop Watch has a good video showing the officer with the gun in his hand. And I was there on that march, so I can vouch 100% on the situation, what happened.
This man right here, Officer John Pierre, he should be ashamed of himself. I think he should be ashamed of himself. You should bleach yourself. You should bleach yourself more than Bob's Cartel did, because you hate yourself. You hate yourself. You hate yourself.
This is sort of the same situation that was happening in the Bronx during COVID, which is still going on. They were doing a number of virtual town halls with one of the precincts, and the commander in charge of that Zoom call actually cut people off if they started asking questions that precinct didn't want to answer. So there's a continuous habit of them shutting out questions that don't play to the narrative they want in the conversation, which to me and to the majority or anyone, it's as if they don't want actual feedback. So right now you have individuals trying to have conversations one-on-one with the different officers, but the officers are basically silent, as always. So right now it's Hey guys. Just the right timing. If it's later in the day, you're like, I need it. Well, it's sort of like, yeah, I'm down to like 2 or 3, and I'm just like, and I hate saying no, especially someone with stuff like this, but you have to sometimes. You never have to. That's the best. Well, yeah. I've only had one issue where it was like someone's a smoker and they always have a cigarette, but every single mark, every single time, it's 2 or 3 of them. Like, all the other
Why would you avoid a conversation when you call this meeting?
you can't be running out there. You're smoking way too much, you know? It's like, at that point, I'm like, well, I used to carry Rollies.
Why are no officers engaging anyone in conversation during this community meeting? What kind of community meeting do officers not engage in conversation?
When I go to Tennessee,
They got a whole fucking army.
basically rainbow. Yeah, it's basically, I make sure to bring a lot of tobacco and never bring some for the community like that, but it's normal.
We had a conversation at the other rally.
I remember Stonewall when you first came up. I keep a pretty good memory, faces, names, because I know I was trying to remember your name afterwards, and then what's his name who I've been seeing since 2011. I couldn't remember. I could never remember his name, even though I know a little more about his history and stuff about why he went in and everything else, but yeah, names I can be fuzzy on, faces I remember. Apollo.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are certain places that already know that, no matter. Well, of course, NYPD, but that's going back to Occupy. That's the reason why so much. It's like in a lot of them that were first precinct and others, they promoted, and it's not necessarily a bad thing because they get a lot of leeway. But so you're associated with one of the departments in City Hall, the mayor's office.
No, I'm volunteering on a campaign for the Prince for mayor. He's an activist and an artist.
Okay.
He's running for mayor, and I'm volunteering on his campaign.
Ooh, nice.
No,
it's a good thing. It is.
This bootleg Nipsey Hussle looking nigga just here.
Well, it's
This bootleg Nipsey Hussle looking nigga. Let me
being aware. And the best way to be aware is to come out and see.
This nigga, when I asked him, because he tried to say, I'm doing this for my family. Like all Uncle Pop say. I asked him, what happens if Pop kills a member of your family? This nigga went, my family doesn't put themselves in that type of situation. So James Cole put himself in that type of situation then.
Even today, I'm going to go activate stuff like this,
Well, yeah.
This bootleg Nipsey Hussle looking ass nigga.
I mean, the community meetings that take place, I remember a few months ago, someone was highlighting the fact that there was one community meeting in Barclays on a Zoom call, but when people started asking certain questions, the commander, all of a sudden, their chat went down. And it was like, okay, you're on a Zoom call, you should be able to, even if people are upset, it's a Zoom call, they're not, in your face. So I was, I had issues with that because if you really want to do that, and if the community doesn't feel that they're being So it looks like the lieutenant got in his car. Thanks, Marianne. The lieutenant did have some conversations with one or two people, but it wasn't really addressing the community as a whole. A few of the officers seemed to be, speaking a little bit now, but that's the way it should be. The reality at the end of the day, those are the ones that are on the ground. Okay, so I see Taru up here, or those recording, and legal. That's them right down the street there, talking to the lieutenant in the car. Over here, that's most likely plain clothes cop, since he's been here all this time.
Why would you got a Haitian flag on your chest? Huh? Basketball and shit. They hide the little kids. What's up with you, man?
I bet you were real happy to protect that white woman in the bakery that called that man Amber, and I bet you were real happy to protect her.
So Taru and legal just seem to be sticking by the car in the back. And I'm sort of like, I gotta keep an eye on what they're doing. Just out of habit, guys. Legal is looking over to make an assessment. So there you go. The first guy is legal. The second two are Taru. They record if any incidents are going on. Legal is making an assessment. So it started with gathering at Barclays Center. It was planned to be a rally and then a march. There was a small incident when someone came up and punched one of the individuals with the group while they were waiting at Barclays Center. The group marched here where there was a community meeting NYPD was having for their precinct, and you know, they didn't want to address any of the issues that the community has. If you look at the stream, you can see the people were calm and just trying to get answers, and they were at some points completely ignored. And this is the situation right now, as Lieutenant basically ended up getting in his car and going. Yeah, currently right now, this is it. Basically, things are tied up right here at Fulton Mall and Abbey Square West. And this van isn't going anywhere right now. So basically, all traffic is tied up. So now all the bike cops have just shown up.
If you are a bystander, all we ask is that you report this, just in case anything unsightly happens. We don't trust the police with our safety.
So the bike cops have just shown up. No, they're not.
The only reason we're here is for a community meeting that was called from the NYPD. And when we came, none of our concerns or questions were answered.
And in a nutshell, that was the whole situation. And people were asking questions. They weren't yelling them, they were asking questions, and they were totally ignored. And that helped escalate any tension that was already there. If it's a community affair, you have people in the community coming out to ask questions in a calm manner. It should be addressed, not ignored. Now we have another group coming up. Now, and I know legal isn't ordering these cops to go ahead and block everything off. So currently, you've got all the community affairs across the street, right there on that side, as well as legal. You have the bike cops on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Pieces of shit! You motherfuckers! What would you do?
The guy isn't even part of the march itself. He's just someone who lives in the neighborhood. And he was trying to cross the street. Go.
Do nothing, man. Get off his car!
He didn't do anything. Let him go.
He's not even part of the group. He was just crossing around here.
He's just crossing the fucking street.
I mean, if you guys are smart, just release it.
Let him go. Let him go. He was just crossing the fucking street. Let him go.
He wasn't even a protester.
He's not with us. He's just fucking. He wasn't protesting. Let him go. Loosen his fucking cross. Let him go. Let him go! Let him go!
You can't even say it's not even true. You can say whatever you want to say. It's not true. It's not true.
He wasn't a protester!
You didn't do shit. He's not even a protester.
Arrested him for nothing! For what? For what? It wasn't even Elrod's plan! You can't arrest him! He's just in the fucking street! What the fuck is wrong with you? Let him go!
Get from my hand.
Let him go!
Time to get rid of y'all. I'm about to keep walking. The person class ain't gonna lie.
He a homeless. He's not even a protester. He's not a protester. He's not a protester. He's an innocent man walking through the crowd. He's not a protester.
No dispersal!
And there was no dispersal alert.
Let him go! He wasn't even protesting! Let him go! Let
take yo, Cat. Hey, yo, Cat, take this baby home. You know somebody could throw him?
Let him go!
Hurt to my mother. Yo, I swear to God, a lot of y'all need to go back home.
He wasn't even protesting! Let him go! Let him go! You gave no dispersal alert! There's no reason to arrest him! Let him go!
Any arrest made in this space is unlawful. We were invited to this space for that was to be called the community meeting about this. When we came here, we questioned and concerned about all the
Can't feel his hand! God damn it!
and then there's a good job, somebody know about the desk for the past year.
Okay, now they're bringing more officers with riot gear and their batons out. So a simple thing where it should have been community affair, all they did was want answers. They were talking calmly. It got escalated, and this definitely escalated the situation, and having riot cops come in is escalating it to a whole new level.
Let him go!
This is one of the situations we're always talking about. 90% of the time, they're escalating a situation that doesn't need to happen.
Let him go! Let him go!
Get this guy's name.
I know legal is trying to figure out something. I think legal is trying to figure out a way to let the guy go, but currently these are the guys that just came up as well. You can see those over there with their batons out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6. Anyone watching, would you please go ahead and make sure to share this out to any of the city council people if you have their numbers. Also, actually, Tish James and Jemani Williams. Corey Johnson. Share it out so that they know what's going on here, as well as the representatives here in Brooklyn. The march itself was maybe about 25 people. And if they look at the stream, they'll see how everything got escalated here, and the escalation increased where it shouldn't have happened. And now having the officers out here with nightsticks, the ones over there with their nightsticks out, these plus all the bike cops, arresting an individual that just lives in the neighborhood, not part of the group that was trying to cross. And it seems as if they were trying to say, the bike cop was trying to say that the guy pushed into him. Okay, now okay, they're saying the roadway.
Charges will be placed against you if you remain in the roadway and refuse to use the available sidewalk.
Everyone is on the sidewalk.
This is the New York City Police Department. You are unlawfully walking in the roadway. I am ordering you to go back on the sidewalk now. If you do so voluntarily,
they are on the sidewalk.
Placed against you. If you remain in the roadway and refuse to use the available sidewalk, you will be subject to arrest.
The only ones in the streets right now are on the sidewalk.
New York City Police Department. You are unlawfully walking in the roadway. I am ordering you to go back on the sidewalk now. If you do so voluntarily, charges will be placed against you. If you remain in the roadway and refuse to use the available sidewalk, you will be subject to arrest.
The only ones in the streets are the officers, so...
This is the New York City Police Department. You are unlawfully walking in the roadway. I am ordering you to go back on the sidewalk now. If you do so voluntarily, no charges will be placed against you. If you remain in the roadway and refuse to use the available sidewalk, you will be subject to arrest.
The streets is clear.
This is going all over the fucking news.
It didn't need to escalate to this.
They love escalating. They love escalating.
No, it didn't.
They love it. They fucking love it. They love escalating shit. You guys are drunk. You guys are criminals. You guys support domestic terrorism. You support Donald Trump.
I just wanted to take it down because of and that's good looking out. He's not part of it. And that's why I was just like, what the fuck?
And when we show up, and we tell you, what our demands are, this is what you do, the world is fucking watching you. The world is fucking watching you. So go ahead, arrest us, beat us, go whatever the fuck you want. You have a fucking...
So the gentleman who got arrested, who lives in the neighborhood, they just loaded him into an NYPD van. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's somewhere around 80 to 100 police officers out here. Plus, and all of that is actually, overkill. I mean, like I said, the march was maybe like 25 people. You know, and if this was actually a community meeting, it should have just been addressed.
8 million of us in the city.
And there are other police and cars on in back of us on another street as well, so it's definitely well over 100.
What the fuck you're about? All the people here that are not with us every day protesting. Thank you. Thank you for showing us.
So this is live happening in Brooklyn.
I want you to record me your wife's sex tape. I want you to record me your grandmother's sex tape like that.
And this is something
your grandmother's sex tape like that.
And Taru doing their normal filming.
Y'all get out there and look stupid. Y'all hot as fuck, ain't y'all? Bunch of monkeys, hot ass monkeys. Hot ass fucking monkeys.
Talking about the guys with their nightsticks out.
We haven't done anything other than expose all the fucking
Y'all be here fucking
What is it? Nothing illegal.
Look at my face real good. Zoom in if you have to. Come see me when you want to. Come see me when you want to. I'm on 1-5 Davis Broadway every motherfucking day. 1-5 Davis Broadway every motherfucking day.
Let him go! Let him go!
They're saying let him go for the man who was arrested. So this individual gentleman has now have to deal with this whole corrupt system because of the incident here. And if you look at the scene, you can see them throw him to the ground.
All we want is for Cashapp to be fired. This man pulled a gun on innocent, non-violent protesters. He pulled a gun on BLM protesters because they asked him to wear a mask. This is the response to accountability. All cops and masters! All cops and masters!
He didn't commit a crime. The bike cops actually blocked off all the stuff. And no one was in the street at the time, but they brought all these bike cops and put it there. Someone who lives in there, an older gentleman, is trying to cross, and the cop pushes him back. So they ran into each other, and then the cop grabbed him, threw him to the ground, and then another one came over and they handcuffed him, brought him up. The situation, which I said to legal, it's like they should just go ahead and release the guy. He's not part of the protest in any way, shape, or form. He's just someone who lives in the neighborhood, who's an older guy, and I do mean an older guy. And he was trying to cross the street. Those bike cops didn't have to be in the street, but they immediately did that. If they went in there, he would have been able to cross the street. He wasn't looking for a confrontation. But once they do something like that, they have to follow through with the arrest. So
subject to arrest. This is the New York City Police Department. You are unlawfully walking in the roadway.
there's such a thing as, it used to be that cops were supposed to know the difference. There are situations where you basically just, hey, it's not a big deal. Don't arrest the person. Now it's like every incident or every situation, it's immediately arrest. And the bike cops, SRG, has a tendency to just be more aggressive and immediately want to do arrests. But that's one of the reasons why they're hired that way for SRG. And the bike cops.
Everybody line up, come on, let's go, we about to be out. Out here in the street. Y'all are blocking the street, y'all are blocking the roadway. Get out the road.
So did he commit an actual crime? No, he did not.
Let them cars go through, man. Y'all fucking up traffic, all types of shit. But we in the street, we ain't cars on this ground. Y'all niggas come in the street, look at y'all. With our tax down. Yo, come on, let's go. Yo, it's time to be out. Get away from that fucking line, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The boy is
Everyone with us and march with us. This is Michael Jackson.
So my thing is, all of these officers are hyped up right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if anything else goes more. Now we're going to see if they escalate a situation even beyond what it is.
To the front, bikers, to the front.
So how things go from here is basically in the hands of the NYPD. You have all these community affairs which are supposed to be smoothing things over, and they don't do jack shit. Basically, there were officers that were just moved into, that position because they wanted to have a better image public-wise, but the reality is, these community affairs officers don't do jack shit. If that was the case, they'd make sure all these bike cops and others are out of here. At the end of the day, if the lieutenant, when they were doing the community meeting here, had just addressed the issues and concerns regarding Artem, questions they had, that they were asking calmly too, none of this would have escalated to the extent that it did. The sad part about it is that, and it's nothing against anyone because I'm guilty of this too, is that a lot of people won't watch the entire stream to get the whole picture. They'll look at a portion of the stream, but not the whole stream. And without watching the whole stream, you don't get the full picture of what actually happened, what led up to what. But if you took the time to actually do that, you'd have a better idea of how this stuff got to where it is, and you'd see the excessive escalation that took place. Okay, everyone is moving forward. Okay, I'm gonna head up, catch up with everyone. Okay, so we've got the bike cops coming along.
SRG behind us.
Okay. So it looks like some of the bike cops are coming up behind. So I'm gonna be sticking along to get an idea of what's actually happening. Okay, so they are all the bike cops that were over there.
Oh, that's the top. They're talking about what they get.
So as long as it's just the bike cops, but I'm looking to see if legal ends up coming along. Okay, I see community affairs in the background as well as other officers coming down the street. That's all community affairs there. Okay, so you have this small group here, another group of bike cops in the back. You have community affairs and others, probably about a block and back right now. Got it. So all the riot cops in their gear, the bike cops, the other, even though they were like a block behind, they were still coming along. Like I said, they were geared up for something. Are you guys okay? Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay guys, I'm gonna keep this stream going for a minute. Nah, you're good. You're good. Okay guys, I'm gonna take the stream down. Okay.